Hi guys, welcome back to Podcast. So for today's video, I will be reviewing this model. So what I got here is one of the latest releases from TOC, or the Thrill of Collectors, and this one is the Ferrari 488 Pista. They released several colors for this model. I think it was about 6 or 8 colors, and this one, the one I'm picking, is one of my favorite colors. It is not red because Ferraris is not always red, so I chose the opposite of red, which is blue. So this one is the blue Tour de France shades, which we are going to see later. But for now, I will talk about the packaging first. So the packaging itself is pretty much the same as the previous TOC that I've reviewed here, which is the Ferrari 812 Competizione that I have here. So I've already reviewed this on another video. Please feel free to check them out. Yeah, so basically these are the same packaging, the same design, except for the artwork. Obviously, this one has the 488 Pista artwork on the front with the name of the model. Well, since this is not a licensed model from Ferrari, so I think they just kind of like evading the licensing shoeing with not mentioning any Ferrari names on the model, so they just write it down as an FE 488 Pista. And then this is the scale, 164 scale, and then on the top we got the logo, the Thrill of Collector logo, model car for collectors, blah blah blah. Oh, by the way, they still have this typo, suitable instead of suitable, which is weird. And then we got the with the website here, and then on the bottom, nothing important. And on the side, I've already shown you before the code, or the model color, the 488 Pista in blue Tour de France. I think this one is the number 7, the 7th color of the whole release. And on the other side is nothing. So yeah, I've already opened the sealed packaging on this model, so we are going to slide it open, and then we are greeted with this very beautiful packaging. Well, honestly, this is pretty much very similar to what the BBR 64 by BBR and Mini GT did with their packaging. So this one, it is pretty much the same packaging like that one brand, which has license. Meanwhile, this one doesn't. So yeah, I've already opened the blister inside, and then you'll receive your model wrapped inside this kind of like paper bag or something. And there you have it, the model itself. So yeah, this is what the model looks like outside of the packaging. So again, like I said, this is the blue Tour de France shades, kind of like blues, and then there's some purple on it. And this is one of my favorite Ferrari color outside of the red shades, obviously, because this color kind of reminds me of the Kyosho's blue color. And I remember I kind of like wanted the 458 Speciale from Kyosho in this color, which I haven't been able to find up until now. So yeah, I think this one might be the cure, or the replacement for the 458 Speciale that I didn't get from Kyosho. It is still the same shade of blue that I wanted, and it's pretty nice, the shades for the blue one. So yeah, let's talk about the details, starting from the front. So again, TOC has made some of the best specs and colors for the Ferrari. Well, they only release 2 models at the moment for their diecast lineup, the 812 Competizione and the 488 Pista. And it is the same as in the 812. The 488 Pista has some of the best paint finishing, or the quality. Like, if you could see it from the front, we still have this carbon fiber texture on some of the parts for the model, like this front splitter on the bumper and the air intakes. And then the headlight itself, it's okay. It's not really that detailed, kind of like resin level details, but it still serve the details for a die cast. And then you can see the paint job is amazing. The clear coat is very nice, and then you'll receive these stripes going down on the center of the model. And then on the side we get to see the wheels. The wheel itself is pretty okay. The shapes are nice. It's 5-spoke, kind of like the OEM Ferrari wheels, the Ferrari Pista wheels. And then you'll notice behind the wheels you could see the disc brakes and also the calipers, which is painted in black. And it is very interesting to see the calipers painted in black instead of like the usual red or yellow paint. Then the wheel itself is in a different sizes. Well, I think the wheels itself, the rims itself is kind of like the same sizes, but they are different in the tires. Like the rear tires is slightly thicker on the profile, which is pretty cool to see. And then on the side skirt you also receive another carbon fiber details, then another side marker on the side. The mirrors is a hard ABS plastic, so be careful with that, you don't want to break it. And then moving on to the back, we are again seeing another carbon fiber details, especially on the diffuser, and then the dual exhaust pipes here painted in silver. And then the taillights, obviously they have a separate plastic for the taillights. And yeah, this is the third brake light, like the F1 type third brake lights. And then now this is the interesting part about the details for the 488 Pista from TOC, is that we have this very beautifully done engine details with the carbon fiber and the red details underneath, so you can see it for yourself. This is a pretty detailed model. And also the carbon fiber details continues to the side air intakes and also at this part, which I don't really know what this is. And the striping goes through from the front up to the back. And then for the interior, you could see that they have this slightly detailed seats, bucket seats with the silver stripes going down at the center. And other than that, the interior is just a plain black. So yeah, underneath there is nothing much to see, and there is no brands imprinted on the base. And then it is also held by 2 screws like the usual. So yeah. Oh, one more thing, you might have noticed that this model, the Ferrari 488 Pista, is missing the prancing horse logo at the front, at the side, at the back, and here's too. So yeah, what the TOC did was they provided you with a separate decals like this, again because they are an unlicensed brand and maybe they don't want to get sued by Ferraris. So yeah, they have these separate decals for us to install ourselves. Like, wait, let me try to focus on. Why is it so hard to focus? Okay, right. Okay, so right, so this is what you will get on the decals. Yeah, you have 5 small circles for the tires. This one is for the tires. I think this one is a spare one in case you kind of like ruin this one, the other 4. And then this one, I think this one is for the front bumper or the front hood. And then this one is for the side. I think they have spare for each side, like this one is the spare, this one is the spare, and this one is the spare. And then for the back we have this Ferrari for the near the engine cover, and also this one is on the back of the car, like on this one, on this side. So you have the Ferrari prancing horse emblem on this side, and then the Ferrari light writings on this side, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, they provided you. They should have provided you with the decals, and it will be given like from the seller too. So if the seller didn't provided you with the decals, you should have asked them where the decals is, because as far as I know, every TOC has these decals. It's already included in the package like this, so obviously you will get one if you buy it. So yeah, I think I will be applying these decals in another video, maybe in my Instagram reels. But yeah, for this time, I think that's it for this video. I've already reviewed this model. This is the TOC, or the Thrill of Collector Ferrari 48 Pista in the blue Tour de France color. So yeah, I think that's about it for this video, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.